Every rat man has one eye on moving up a rung or two, and the other on his rivals. So, you're going to Carrack Knoll, where Clan Fester has set up base. Sneak in, kill the warlord, and enjoy the carnage as they fight for his crown. It always works. Hopefully, the chaos will interrupt the work on the Skittergate and give us more time.
Okay. So, one, they're called Clan Fester. Have they been festering in this region for far too long? Two, I don't think these people are very good at sneaking. Hold on. Is that the exit? Is there anything here that identifies this place as the entrance? I mean, I could probably drop a healing item, so that way I can look back and be like,
to turn on each other again. It is a good plan. When we defeated the Grey Seer in Ubersreich, Clan Fester turned on itself and scattered to the winds. Well, here goes nothing.
if it worked before, it's got to work again.
This way.
By the way, greetings and salutations, folk, and welcome back to Warhammer Vermintide Part 2.
It's clever stuff, this dwarf craft, isn't it?
And the rats are just kind of hanging out, minding their own business. Yeah, that was a little bit too high. So yeah, like, the idea of expecting these people to, sneak anywhere, it's a little baseless. They haven't snuck anywhere. Like, their first mission is basically show up, make some noise. We need you to be a distraction to the people who want to sneak. Seems like the dwarves didn't end up so well. Although I suppose that's the thing. That's what makes this the end times. Versus, say... versus just your typical fantasy jaunt. Oh, hello. Oh, you... I thought there was a gutter rudder. Is that a... assassin? Oh, hello everybody. How are you doing today? Rapid firing bows doesn't really make sense, but it's still pretty cool. And also, this is further evidence that there really is no way to sneak. Also, where were they storing all of these people? Like, the caverns aren't that big. Like, are they just kind of all massed up in a group? Just, like, hovering around each other? Hoping for a would-be adventurer to show up, and then they would make said adventurer rue the day they dared enter said crypt? What is here? A potion of strength. I haven't used the potions that much. Or my special ability, which would also be useful, but more specifically, I haven't really used potions.
Here, this place.
Excellent. That was pretty cool. I also haven't used explosives in the environment. Oh, hello, Victor. Sorry about that. Let's take out these guys with spears, because they're usually tougher. I mean, they're tough enough to even get their own image in the upper corner, so that's got to be meaningful, although their presence is never announced. So I guess that only means they're so tough.
You hear that scumper?
Reach Kronkas.
Lumberfoots, can you not see? This is the path.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, that definitely is a much weaker method of attacking. Like, it's fine for groups of bad guys, where you want to really keep them at a distance. But when you're fighting strong folks, it is definitely much more worth it to take the time and aim your shot. At least that's what I've gathered. I could be horribly, horribly wrong. As I have not... As this is essentially my first play... this is my first playthrough of this game, and I have not actually played the original. Though, I feel I probably should play Vermintide 1. Not necessarily just for the story, but for the gameplay experience, because Vermintide 2 is pretty cool.
They hide from the righteous.
That looks like what you lot would call a healing draft.
Oh, hold on. Where are my pals? Enjoy that healing.
Not much of that around.
I'll do as I wish, dwarf.
Aye, and maybe I'll leave you in the dirt next time you fall.
If that's what you wish, then that's what you'll do. Alright, which way forward? Am I going forward? Oh, hello. Okay, so a friend of mine told me about these tomes.
They're everywhere. I thought I'd be
In that, they're used to upgrade the loot you acquire at the end. Now, so far I've always just kind of picked it up and then put it down because they unfortunately occupy the healing slot. And I do enjoy healing. Why is it so bright all of a sudden? Or is it just because I'm standing right in the middle of the sunlight? It's probably because I'm just standing right in the middle of the sunlight.
I saw something like this long ago. The wheels need to be
There we go. That's the path forward. So I'm going to try to at least hold on to this tome. Oh. Pulling the switch was all that needed to be done. Congratulations, switch puller. You were the best at what you did. But yeah, I'm going to try to hold on to the tome. I foresee myself dropping the tome only to pick up a healing item and then using it immediately. But we'll see how... We'll see how well that goes. If it turns out not having a healing item really makes things go bad. And also this is kind of a risk in this level as well, because this is a boss level. Oh, okay. A boss level that's also related to the development of the Skittergate. Which is a first for a little while, because most of these other levels are just kind of like random dungeons related to the end times and stopping it. Oh. Good job to whoever got him. Also...
Oh, here we go again. She's wasting our healing.
Our healing! I was carrying it.
You all heard that, right? Can't believe how we let her get away with it all.
I'm sure I'll be able to get away with it. It's fine. Ooh. Nature has, found a way. Shall I stay up here and just let them come to me? It seems to have been like a pretty solid strategy for most of the while. Because it does take them quite a while to lift themselves up onto the ledge. Although in this case, they do have the advantage of having a slightly wider ledge to acquire footing. So, okay. Reach the nest. Like, how many of these rat people are going to be alive in order to try to perform a coup d'etat, or to try to take over the clan? Oh, hello. Take that, sir. This is a lot of people for this, for seemingly no reason, although maybe the reason is because we're getting closer to said nest. And they were just all kind of waiting there. Oh, hello. Although this is a much more peaceful and serene looking level. Like, you can see the carnage that had kind of come through and destroyed what the dwarves had built. But at the same time, it's very still. You constantly see this. I spy with my eye a potion. Good job, Victor Saltspire.
This is the door.
Ah, all right. I'm also told that there are grimoires out there. I've seen them on the menu, never collected them. I likely will not pick up a grimoire. I don't think I'm at that point in playing the game that I necessarily need to risk my life that much for loot. In that, I end up with like a third of my life taken off. Though even by claiming that, I'm assuming that I'll even find a grimoire. Especially if I'm following the straight and narrow path. Oh my. This is interesting.
Burns my blood to see so many rackies squatting down there.
I'd imagine so.
The taste is worse than the smell.
And the smell is worse than the taste. But yeah, this is pretty okay. Like I said before, it's interesting how much variety there is in like just the environments. Like you start off in these kind of like mountains that lead to these kind of like lonely dwarven ruins, and then suddenly you've got this little underground city to fight your way through. This rat shanty town. And also, it's interesting how open-ended this game can be. Like, what is the correct way to reach the top? Also,
Strangler comes. You should kill it swiftly. Packmaster's dead.
the Strangler did not have a very good strategy.
Ash, poison, and a wisp of vermin. We've a warp fire drawer to deal with.
We do?
Can't deny that you know how to kill elf.
Oh, hello.
This is nothing. You should have seen me at Hogger's Bridge.
Oh my gosh.
Hogger's Bridge. Wait a minute. 2 known regiments vanished without trace at Hogger's Bridge. Elf? Elf!
How many times is she gonna talk about Hogger's Bridge? Ooh.
That's dead. Plague monks up ahead, mayflies.
Alright. What are those guys? Rat Ogre? That does not seem good. Also, take this bomb. And these arrows. And take my knife. And his axe. Ooh. That was a very inconvenient time for an assassin.
That's overkill. Waste of energy.
But yeah, it was inconvenient to fight an assassin in the middle of a boss fight. But it didn't seem to slow anybody down. And I think there's more of a reason to that. Like, it almost seems like it would be inconvenient for the assassin more than it would be for us. Largely because all of our fire is kind of directed in the area of the boss. And if the assassin jumps in front of the boss, essentially he's jumping right in where everybody's attacking. Also, this music is way...
Either pull me up or funnel ale down me gob. Does a dwarf abandon his cause at a mere scratch?
Oh. What caused both of them to fall over? Was that like an enemy that grabs them, or just gravity is... Are you...
Get right in. You owe me one. Please, sir, no weakness. Not in front of the others.
Alright. That was somewhat confusing. I don't know what causes people to fall over. Especially since I haven't fallen over myself, so I haven't actually been given the opportunity to see what happens. The Black Fur Bridge. Ah. Thank you. I think I almost got my throat hooked in that case, but that's okay. Yeesh. This is the level for the Ratmen. Although again, this is this is still a boss level, so I probably should expect to fight a billion Ratmen. Ooh, medical supplies.
I need to heal. Show some patience.
Take that. Excellent. Barden Gorkson could still use a little bit of health, but that's okay. An assassin coming from which direction? Any direction? No direction? There we go.
Assassin, and not before time. Go! I'm right behind you.
Okay. That helps out Barden at the very least, and also I probably won't be going back for that health item anyway, so it doesn't matter. Enter Scotic Spine Mangler's lair. That's a name.
No laughing matter.
So there's a guy with warp fire. Are they behind us or ahead of us? Like sometimes, like the levels are.
And so we reach the warlord's nest.
Yep. That is very inconvenient of these AI partners to be like, you know, we're just going to step right in front of you while you're aiming your bow. I hope. Oh. Okay, he was behind us. That explains it. Yeah, sometimes it's like the AI partners call out people that can't see. So it's like, okay, what direction are you referring to? Which kind of reminds me of... I think I've talked about this in another video, not specifically Warhammer. But it reminds me of Max Payne 2 and Soldier of Fortune 2. Because both of those games have sequences in which you're going through an area and somebody is talking to you on the radio, giving you directions. And in Soldier of Fortune 2's case, the person is very general, like extremely vague, like the kind of vagueness that would not help you in that situation. They're basically like bad guys ahead. And it's like, okay,
Healing draft.
whatever.
Rattling gun.
Does he stop shooting eventually? Alright. So yeah, he's just like, hey, there are guys ahead of you. Good luck. Pretty much. Max Payne 2, however, Mona's extremely specific. She says, there's a bad guy down the hall on the left, guarding the door. Okay, let's use... Oh, I have no bomb. But I don't think I necessarily need to worry, because he's already mostly dead. Oh, where is he going? Oh, nope, that was a big hit. I probably should try blocking. There we go. I wonder if... are these doing no damage? No, these are doing no damage. That's... There we go. There we go. Excellent. Did he drop an item of some sort? Or is he still dying? He dropped nothing, it seems. Okay. Oh, nope. Here we go. And now let's get out of here, which is interesting because we went through a horde of people in order to get to this point. Are we going to have to go through another horde of... Oh, by the way, I said people. What I meant was rats. Rats aren't people. Except for Splinter. So, maybe one rat is a person. But yeah, I've got hordes of rats in order to get to this point. And now, I wonder how much of a horde of rats I'm going to have to fight through to get out of this place. Or if I'm going to get a very convenient exit, like I have previously in some levels, where it's just like, oh hey, it's just down the hall. Here you go. There it is.
Our killing is not done. Let us see what Loner plans for us next.
Loner? Is that his name? See, now I can be extremely wasteful in regards to... Oh. In regards to my arrows. Yep. Yeah, there's the beginning of the level. That's interesting. It kind of reminds... It's like a Ratchet and Clank. Like, Ratchet and Clank has very circular level design. The beginning of the level is always right next to the end of the level. That way you always kind of circle around back to the beginning, and because that's where you have to get back to your ship in order to continue your adventure. It's not so necessary in this game, but it's interesting. But let's see how much I leveled up, and also how much the presence of the tome in my inventory, which I successfully managed to extract from said dungeon, will affect my loot. +3 loot dice, so... I guess that did something.
Rock blood raiding parties are cutting loose in the fields around Usingen. I don't need to tell you what that means for the poor bastards in their path. You're heading to Morgensloft, biggest farm in the area. If there are survivors, and I hope there are, you'll find them held captive there. Do what you can. Every prisoner freed is one less slave used by the enemy. And repay the dead in kind, if you follow.
Okay. My prediction is that everybody is dead.
Be searched. There may yet be survivors.
Morgan's lost the prize, but it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye open along the way.
The enemy has sinister plans for the prisoners they take. In turn, I have plans for the enemy.
My plans for the enemy is to kill them with my weapons.
Mind where you throw it.
Over the fence and onwards to slaughter.
To infinity and beyond.
Fine shot, enormous mistake.
Although this is a nice, different area. Fighting my way through the wheat fields. Also, Barden Gorkson is not tall enough to stand out past, is it wheat? Yes, it's wheat. Past the wheat.
Over there! Is that Knopfelspiel's farm?
Oh yes, that's definitely Knopfspiel's farm.
I smite your heathen mind!
Who are you talking about? Also,
That's a clover tip.
Blightstormer, end his existence.
oh my gosh. I'm trying to go inside a building, sir. If you could just wait for a few moments before announcing more. Oh, there's the Blightstormer. I'll just stand back over here. Let the gas dissipate. There we go. There we go. That's always fun.
It's too late this time, Dorothy.
Also,
Stand ready!
once again, I'm always a little taken aback by how many paths I can specifically go. Also, if you know, you probably noticed, I have switched to a greatsword instead of the dual swords that I was using previously. I find that I'm largely choosing weapons not based on weapon preference, but just their power. Ah,
I need a moment. Onwards.
alright. That's good enough.
Blightstormer, I warned you.
But where? And
Nothing
when?
to do here. Move up!
And why? Oh, hello. Oh, nope.
Dead and gone.
It appears the Blightstormer has vaporized, and I shot my arrow right into the vapor. So yeah, I switched I've largely been choosing weapons not based on style, but rather based on like their weapon damage. Largely because a lot of the weapons, like you look at the descriptions for the weapons, and they all say fast. So it's hard to judge, like, what is the weapon speed without actually swinging it. And also, slightly more, I would argue it's slightly more difficult to judge. Without actually using the weapons in combat. Because there's one thing to be swinging the weapons in the solitary confinement of your keep, and then it's another thing to be flailing your sword against a new horde of
Face them together, stay close!
what is that? What am I facing together? Okay, I've got a feeling I'm moving away from progress. and that progress is back in this direction.
Man, always compensating with machining.
There we go. I noticed using the greatsword, it does feel a little bit slower. Especially when I'm fighting against such a large crowd of people. A large crowd of the Ratmen's goons. Ooh, the Longing Oak. Romantic lovers would frequently go to the Longing Oak and send a wish down the Longing Oak's many tendrils. Is not the actual lore for the game. Now, I don't expect this game to be the thing that pulls me into Warhammer. Not that I think Warhammer is necessarily bad, but it's when you look at a franchise that has such a huge collection of lore that's already established, with
Make it suffer. Ha! A dead pug master is a
Oh,
sight
hello.
for sore. Head down, mayflies.
but it is interesting. And I would definitely have to consider playing more games in this universe. Although, the ones that I'm more... I guess I'm not necessarily...
Pictures. Aye, we have need of such.
I can't say I'm more familiar with, but I'm more familiar with the existence of the strategy Warhammer games that have been made. The Warhammer 40k series. Though I admit I don't really play that many strategy games, so that's the main reason I haven't actually gotten into any of those games. Like, the fact that I played Star Wars Rebellion on this channel is a bit of an oddity by itself. Although the game itself is a bit of an oddity. Also, I have found 0 survivors, as expected. That person is very dead.
I hear something. Gas rat.
Is it that way?
Grimnir's beard. Gas.
I have no idea where this gas rat came from, but I guess the gas rat is no more.
Gas rat.
Because opening doors is for suckers. A fire rat? Oh, hello, what's down here? Nothing.
Mayor's blessings. I'm glad that fire rat's dead.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, at the very least, the AI is not terrible.
That heavy tread, arrogance in every step. It's a chaos warrior. A chaos warrior.
Guys, I don't think your arrows are going to be doing anything to it, and he's already dead. So, oh.
Eyes in the dark. Trap. Take it, eyes.
Okay, both of these objectives were completed. Oh, hello.
I want the beast's eyes.
Is that a rat ogre? Hold on. Obama.
Gas away. Rat fire.
Oh my. Hello. Nope, nope. Guys. Guys. Thank you very much. Oh my. Things are looking fairly bleak for us, or specifically for me. I probably should heal up, because I am almost dead. Who's...
That's another leak down.
Alright. Okay, so I do have a bomb. I just don't have any health potions at the moment. But that is okay because I just fought off a rat ogre. I would be surprised if another rat ogre showed up immediately. Also, that's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, everybody's dead.
See that? Assassins coming.
Oh? Behind us or ahead of us? Probably behind us. You can try. Up. Gas rat? But from where? And when? And how? And why? So, after swinging around this greatsword, I think I'll likely continue my path of using just the strongest weapon, although I feel like I probably will want to find something that's a faster method of attack. Oh, there's a gas rat. Now he's a dead rat.
Filthy bomb, but useful.
To be fair, everything is filthy in this world, so referring to bombs themselves as filthy, like the bandages they find are filthy, the healing draughts taste awful.
Wrangler, bring it down. Don't let it touch me.
Like her in specific. I don't know, this road seems like it goes on for far too long to be the right path. So let's go up top here. Wow, that was awful. I've got my moments, and then there are other moments I don't got. Ah, and here, the windmill building thing in the map, in the level picture.
Such is unthinkable.
Be ready. Chaos Warriors near. Come, Scunner. My disdain alone will fell you.
That is an awesome line. Oh, no, damn it.
Blackfire, on its way.
Find my technology, elf.
Filthy thing. I never want to touch one again.
So I attempted to hit the healing draught item and accidentally hit the bomb. Oh well. Yeah, that did not work out. So the Chaos Warriors, they're big guys, but like they're defeated fairly easily.
No more cages. No while I draw breath.
Thick as the scum on the right.
Ah, a bomb. So whoever gave me a bomb can now restore their bomb selection. Oh my, hello. I would imagine, like when these people come home from a days of adventuring, like their biceps must be like ridiculously ripped, or sore, or both.
Hold your blow. A chaos warrior comes.
Oh my.
Nobody pushes in. I'll
Yeah. I was able to defeat the Chaos Warrior before he even got a single swing in, or his buddies came by to rescue him, or provide any sort of backup. Okay, so, and also, there were, in fact, survivors. Though I'm pretty sure, since I've left them behind, they're quite likely dead. But still, at least they had a chance. They had a chance in life. And you know, not everybody gets a chance. Some people just grow up to become horribly murdered by gas rats. Oh, another Chaos Warrior. Oh, I missed. And I didn't bother attacking at that point. There we go. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I've heard you talk about Hogger's Bridge. Everybody knows about your exploits at Hogger's Bridge. And also, medical supplies. Which is convenient, although medical supplies aren't quite as nice as having a healing drop. Just because of the speed at which it heals. Like, having to stand still in order to heal is itself a danger. Which is interesting that healing drops are generally more available than the medical supplies. Like, you would think that the medical supplies would be more available than the healing drops, because that, like, in a sense, it does offer a penalty to the player, in that you have to choose between attacking, defending, or healing. You can't just heal at any proper time. Also, is this an infinite horde? Like, if I stood still and I held my ground, would I eventually find the end of the horde? Or would it just keep going? And I might as well just kind of run on as I am doing to free the prisoners. Which is itself kind of dangerous, because I'm always going to be chased by something. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. And also, I'm more or less ditching my companions. But they'll find me. They'll find me eventually.
We have saved too few, but I give thanks for having saved any at all.
Alright. We have saved the day. The people will definitely live and not die horribly. Oh my. That is a horde. Excellent. All right. So Act 2 is done today. Act 3 has begun. Getting slightly closer to stopping the Skittergate and stopping the rats. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.